Hey everybody, I just did a screencast for you of using Google Classroom and Google Forms, hoping that's going to help answer some of the questions that you guys have. I know it's confusing if you've never used Google Classroom before, and I kind of have to keep that in mind because I've used it for so long. And it's pretty intuitive to me, but if you've never used it, it's a little bit more difficult for you. Please excuse my crazy bedhead because we didn't have school today and I just woke up. Anyway, and I got a bunch of emails from you guys, so I wanted to address all of them. A couple people asked about a rubric. So in regards to a rubric, I'm not looking for anything that's, that's too involved. I'm looking for a simple rubric with a breakdown of points. So if you look at one of the assignments on Blackboard that I've assigned you, like the current one, I'll usually list the different categories, like creating your Google form, 10 points, creating your Google Classroom, 5 points. So just list the different things, the activities that you want the students to do, and then give the point totals for that. You can get pretty crazy with rubrics sometimes and give them categories like, did they meet your expectations, not meet your expectations, exceed expectations, and all that. You don't have to do that for this one, but I am going to want you to have a little bit more thorough rubric for your final project, and I'll find some videos and tutorials and examples of some that I'm looking for in your final project when we get closer to the end of the semester. In regards to your Google Tools project that is due next Sunday, October 22nd, so you still have over a week to work on it, so don't panic. I want you to create an activity for students, a creative activity for students. So creating a Google Doc is basically just doing a digital worksheet. So is that all that creative? Not really. If that's what you want to do, if you want to use a Google Doc as your Google tool, that's fine, but put some creativity into it. Make a drawing or link a video to it or whatever. But keep thinking of this from the student's point of view and making it something that they would really enjoy. Now, as far as my HyperDoc goes, that's just an example of a Google tool. And it uses multiple Google tools. It uses a Google Doc and a Google Drawing and a Google Slide, and it's just a really fun concept that I recently came across and I've started using in my classroom. You don't have to do a HyperDoc. If you want to, you can. It's pretty ambitious. I've had people in the past in this class do them, and they've turned out fantastic. For the HyperDoc that is posted on the discussion board, you have to make a copy of that in order to be able to interact with it. So when you open it, if you go to File and scroll down, there's a thing that says Make a Copy. If you click Make a Copy, a window should open up and it'll say Copy of Nixon HyperDoc. You can just call it that and call it Copy of Nixon HyperDoc, or you can put it as your own title. You could call it, your last name, HyperDoc, and click Save. Once you save, it's saved in your Google Drive. A lot of people were questioning as to where it went after that. You have to open up your Google Drive and find it there. So once you do that, then you can type on it, you can make the Google drawing and so forth. If you still can't figure that out, just click on my HyperDoc and go through the motions. You certainly can still click all the different links and see what you need to see. And then the last thing that you have to do is create that Google drawing. You can do that separately. Just go to your Google Drive and create a Google drawing. I'm not that concerned about the HyperDoc as long as you create a Google drawing of your one word and post it to the discussion board. There is no discussion board next week. So for the discussion board for this week, I don't really care when you get it done. If you want to do it this week or you want to do it next week, doesn't really matter. As long as you post a Google drawing to the discussion board and you comment on at least 3 other people's Google drawings. A lot of people already have. So again, if you're having problems, you got to open the HyperDoc, go to File, and there's a thing that says Make a Copy. It'll make your own copy that you can then interact with, that you can type on, and so forth. I hope that helps. I hope everybody's understanding. I've gotten a lot of emails. I'm sorry if I haven't been if I haven't explained it as well as I should have. I guess that's the problem, because you guys wouldn't have questions if I hadn't. So anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day, and I'm hoping to have a good weekend. And if you guys have any more questions, call me or email me or text me, and I can certainly do a what I'm doing right now. I can FaceTime with you, and you can show me your computer, and we can go from there. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.